streams before on TikTok, and but I just recently cut my hair off. But hey y'all, so I would like to say that I feel like women do like to be coddled. It's because you don't want to hear somebody telling you the truth about yourself that you already know. And it's a self-defense mechanism when it's like, I know something, but I'd rather me tell it to me than you tell it to me. And so I'm getting defensive because of it, because you know it's true. Now, before y'all step in the comments, I am a content creator as well. And I am married and I do not pay any bills. Okay. And I'm only 26. And before I was married, I had my own, I still have my own, rather.
Hold on. She come up here breastfeeding. She all the way out of pocket. That baby way, where is your breast at? It's way down by your cuticata. Holy hell, what? That mug is sagging. She 26.
Another one of these gloaters. I'm gonna call them bloated gloaters, like a specialty zombie off a video game, huh? I'm sick of them, man. Help me out, Jay Gray. How does she represent her husband? Where this ninja at? Hey, man, come get your wife. She up on the internet breastfeeding your baby. I'm pretty sure it's without you knowing. And if you do know, use a sucker. Now, come do something about this, man. I'm telling you, listen here. I was born around a lot of cowards. I can't stand that. Do something about this. This is not okay. This is not good for the family group. It's not a good showing. I cut my hair if I do what I want. I'm up here in a robe, breastfeeding and blowed out because I do what I want.
This is nuts. Here we go.
You're married or not. But I feel like while I was in the dating world, you know, I definitely made sure I looked presentable. And I feel like what you said, people got offended by it, but not really understanding the true meaning of what you were saying. Because it's like you're telling people advice for if you're trying to date, if you're trying to look for someone. If you're not trying to do all of those things, then that advice is not for you. But I will say before anything, you have to be confident in yourself. Whether you have on makeup, whether you got hair, no hair, whatever it is, you have to be confident in yourself. Because you have women, they'll go out and get surgery, all kind of stuff. And it's nothing against that. But all of that stuff is not going to give you the confidence. A man can see whether you have confidence in yourself or not. I can walk outside looking like this, and I know somebody is going to try to talk to me because I have confidence within myself. So it's doing that self-work and really learning yourself and understanding who you are. And it does take time for you to go to therapy.
What?
Where?
Bonquisha said, I can go outside right now with this robe on, with my hair like this, breastfeeding, and I know somebody gonna holler at me. I know it. They gonna be on me.
What about your husband? Is he gonna holler at you? Does your husband co-sign this nigga you speak whatever on Beyonce's internet? I can go out here like this. This is another example of F you, I won't do what you tell me. I'm trying to tell y'all something. She pokes her husband in the forehead. She walk around with an unpleasant odor and I can't get it out. Nobody bet that say nothing about it. She combative. Look at her. Look at her. She just ready to fight.
Man, here we go.
And just really get your emotions intact, because there's a lot of childhood trauma that people don't even realize that will affect you in your adult life. You'll have, and it will affect your relationship too. And coming from someone who is married and is in therapy and has been in therapy and have done all of those things, I have realized that there's some things that I talk about with my therapist that I don't even realize how I acts may affect my marriage in so many ways, you know, or
sorry, just be careful. Yes.
Or how my attitude or something may be, you know, not saying it's necessarily a negative thing, but just the way you think or something like that. All of that plays a part. And so I feel like for the ladies who did not understand what she is saying to y'all is, if you are trying to put yourself out there on the market to date, or whether it's just you're trying to feel good for yourself, it does start with how you look will affect how you feel. And I am a licensed cosmetologist. I do hair, nails. Well, I did all of those things, you know. So, and I was
The last woman said the same thing, that she's a licensed Cosmo, whatever, doing. Y'all need to be licensed gym trainers. Where are the trainers at? Where are the nutritionists? All right. Stop gluing on wigs and putting on lashes. Start getting into food and health.
Mr. X, that was a whole message, and they can't even hear it. There you go. Monquisha, shift your attention. All right. There you go. Become personal trainers and stuff, and y'all gonna get to the bag. Y'all don't understand, but first they gotta be first they gotta be fit first, Mr. X, before they do that. So there you go. It's a market y'all can't even get into. You're disqualified by default. You're disqualified by the fact.
So there you go. I guess if you into this, makeup and hair, that's a coverall. Because like you said, all women are into that. You can be 400 pounds or you could be 130 pounds. They all my clients.
Amen. Broad spectrum of clients. You can be big, blowed out, little toddy. Don't matter. Still get this makeup. Give me the money.
That's sick work. And next thing you know, you be walking around.
Beat to the boys.
Golly.
in the world of beautifying women, and I understand how it makes them feel when you just get your nails done, when you just get your hair done. It does play a part in your confidence, and when you're not looking your best, you're not feeling your best. And it does affect your attitude on so many levels too. Because if you looking good, you got money in your pocket, what can you be mad at?
Yep.
So
you in love, you got money in your pocket, you happy, you ain't nothing
okay. You don't have no reason to be mad. So when you're doing that self-projecting, it's because you have something going on in your life that is holding you back, that you are angry at, and you do need to find the root of that problem. Because let me tell you something, when you going out here dating and stuff and you have that anger built up in you, men are going to see that. And whether you know it or not.
Hold on. These sisters are parenting each other. The last woman said, we got some demons up in us. This woman, we got anger up in us. Listen closely, sisters. Y'all need help. And this ain't a joking matter. Y'all need to go seek it and become better.
You good luck with that. All right, Miss H, you got to use your own doctrine. This for the young sisters. It's over for her. I guarantee you, she said in her ways. The last woman, they flag. They are victorious on top of Mount Bonquisha with their trinkets. They ain't leaving. They ain't going to seek therapy. They got all the answers, Mr. X. You can't tell her nothing. She bosses everybody around. She hierarchy in Order 66. She makes her husband spit shine her shoes before she leave the house every day. Spit shine her Crocs. All right. All that. Like, again, we talk about married women having like a veil of protection. At the same time, she ain't protecting her husband. Supposed to protect his head. As a woman, you're supposed to make your man look good. That's your job, by how you act and how you represent him. This is a bad representation for your husband. If he out amongst the wolves and the wolves observe this, now he's starting to look like lunch.
How you talk to people, men are going to see that too. And it's either going to pull them closer to you or pull you away. And nobody don't want nobody nagging. I don't care if it's a man, a friend, or whatever. I don't want you nagging in my ear. I don't want you coming at me with all that negativity. And it will hold you down, and it will affect your life of you finding love within yourself or somebody else. So it's very important that, I feel like, again, if you are trying to be in that world, that you take heed to what she was saying and get therapy and try to make yourself feel better or feel confident in ways that you may not even understand why you're feeling. It could be because your mama told you that you was this type of way when you were a kid. And two, in our community, that I'm Caribbean, so we're different in general. But in the Black,
I seen the man just walk into the house, so he back there in the kitchen or something. He was back there moving around. This is
bless it. I need to see him.
Let me see.
It could be because your mama.
That's him back there. He came walking in.
Of you finding love within yourself or somebody else. So it's very.
You see him? He come into the screen and.
Important that, I feel like, again, if you are trying to be in that world, that you take heed to what she was saying and get therapy and try to make yourself feel better or feel confident in ways that you may not even understand why you're feeling. It could be because your mama told you that you was this type of way when you were a kid. And two, in our community, that I'm Caribbean, so we're different in general. But in the Black community, as a whole, you know, when we're young, our parents, they don't let us put on makeup and stuff. So I feel like a lot of that stuff do affect it, because your mama tell you, you don't need polish, you don't need lip gloss, you don't need makeup. But when y'all look into other communities, they literally raise their daughters to look presentable, to find a husband to take care of them. They teach their daughters it's important how you look, and it's going to carry you through the rest of your life. Not saying that you have to look like that every day, all day, but when you're going outside and when you're trying to be a catch, you need to look like somebody.
And about 80% of that has to do with your weight. You can, if you are fit enough, stop that. You're like, oh, Becky and them, they being taught to just put on makeup. And no, they be in shape and fit. They get the whole message. They take it all in.
So she up here saying that she applied all this pressure to obtain her a him, a generally desirable brother by being resourceful, whatever appearance and all that. That's what she gives. She like, I'm her. I'm married to him. I got the life. I don't pay no bills. So that you claiming you have achieved the greatest goal. That's what's up. Let's see the ninja. Let's see the 6 foot whatever. I'm not saying that that's what he got to be, but that's what they say they want every daggone show. Let's see the 6 foot. Let's see the 6 figures. Let's see some leadership skills. I need to see all that, because right now you wear the pants, Miss Claire Huxtable. That's what I'm getting from this. You the big strong boy of the house. Prove me wrong.
But that's all I wanted to say.
Thank you, Keyshawn. Thank you for coming up.
You're welcome.
Oh, bye, honey.
Okay, that was it, I guess. So she just came up. She just wanted to embarrass her husband real quick.
God, dog. Hey, Ash, can I come here and embarrass my husband? Yeah, you know, I don't do nothing. I'm blowed out. I did enough just to obtain him. Stay here with the baby with my boob out, because I'm going to do what I want. I dare y'all try to check me. Order 66. All right.
So with that being said, we're going to give her some space here.
At best.
Yeah.
We got us the gun line.
Tell them about the gun line, boss.
I hope you find some peace of mind.
There ain't no way. That ain't it. You know, man. Yeah, ladies. Yeah, we talk up here about hypergamy, not hypergamy, but monogamy. Y'all want a shot at monogamy? Don't just let your man leave the house like that. If you value him, like seriously, let him leave with some good energy. He gonna expect to come back to some good energy. But if he leave with no energy or bad energy, he expecting to come back to that same energy, and that's why they stop coming home on time or at all. End up working. At best, they end up just working triples and doubles. That's how men will get through marriages like that. I'm just gonna work triples and doubles. She like the money. I ain't got to deal with the attitude, and I'm just going to do this until I perish. Shout out to all of the martyr men out there.
That part. So here we go. We're going to keep it moving. Hit the like button if you're just coming in.